I think that studying abroad, studying internationally is really a powerful thing you can do, especially for future jobs. I think that, as an engineer, you need to have a strong technical background, but you also need to be able to work with a variety of different people from all around the world with different backgrounds. And I think that this experience here, you meet tons of different people from all over the place. And that's a really enriching experience that you can really bring into the workplace later on. I think, educationally, the structure of university in being from the US and Germany, the structure of the university is much different. I think that I knew, based on having some German friends here, that you have to be much more self-motivated at a German university as compared to, I can speak for the US. Here you have one test. I can't speak for all of the faculties, but in mine you have one test, and you need to put in a lot of effort to study for that. But I think that's a good thing because it places a lot of emphasis on the student. So that's one thing that I was preparing myself for, this difference in educational style. I think also just interactions in the German language are something that if you don't know German, and I didn't know German before I came, I knew that there's a language barrier, but I think that the Germans are really nice people. Once you start to talk to them, I think that they'll warm up to you, and they're very, very good people. So maybe a difference in, for me, the way Americans versus Germans are, but that barrier hasn't been a problem at all, and I've had a great experience studying and learning with Germans here. I think from moving here internationally, I think for me one of the challenges was finding a place to live here in Aachen, and that is, I think, a challenge here. There are a lot of students who want to study here, and from people that I had talked to who studied in the same program before me, I had just heard that you should just start looking early. You should take advantage of, for instance, the Wege gesucht website, and you should, if you're gonna plan to arrive in August, for instance, maybe you should start looking at the very beginning of July or even mid-June. I guess the answer is functionally no. I did take a couple of very informal classes after work in the US, but I would say that when I came here, I really started from the very beginning, from the A1 level. And I would say that that's fine. You can come here without any German. I would completely recommend taking German classes, but over a year you can make a significant progress in German if you put in the effort, and it makes it a lot easier. So I didn't learn, and I think that over a year now of taking German, it's a lot easier for me here. For me, all of my courses are in English, so I don't need them, but I think it's useful to know some of the technical German from your faculty, from electrical engineering, for instance. Later on, I would say that when you start your thesis, it becomes increasingly important that you try and learn more of the technical words in your faculty, because you are interacting a lot more with your supervisor. It's very common, it's very likely that he or she will be German, and it's useful to know these words. I think that it's wise to look for housing before you come. I think it's really worthwhile to, after you've spent a semester here, taken classes, and for instance, taken your exams, you should start maybe looking into some of the institutes that are involved in your faculty. I think that there's a tremendous amount of research that is done here, and it's really up to you if you want to put the effort in to learn something outside of just your courses. And I think it's a great way to learn. So I would recommend that you take advantage of the research and try and look for a Hiwi job. You can learn a lot that way. So that's my recommendation. I guess that I've heard that Germans don't really say jawohl very often, but you know, among a couple of my American friends and other friends, we like to use words like this. It's fun. So I guess as of now, I can think of jawohl. So